Hi, this is A. Wesley. That ain't he who tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. The topic I'm going to talk to you today about is the Real Housewives of Dubai. The Real Housewives of Dubai had their season premiere this Wednesday on Bravo, and I'm going to talk about that's what I'm going to talk about today in this video. The Real Housewives of Dubai was a really good show. I was gonna try it out and see if I liked it, and I really did like it. It started off with the introductions of the girls. They gave a little backstory about Dubai too. They were saying, earlier Dubai was just nothing but sand and dust, and then over the years it kind of grew into grew into an international city and stuff like that. And they have a lot of tourism and people that come to visit the city of Dubai and stuff like that. And then it also went into the introduction of the ladies. I think Caroline Stansbury, after she divorced her first, she moved to Dubai with her first husband, but then after 5 years, her and her first husband got divorced, and she just stayed in Dubai. And then she met up with her new husband, Sergio, who was a famous soccer player over there. He played for, I think they said he played for an Australian soccer team. But anyway, he's 27 years old. And then it went to, I think it was either Chanel said that she was the first black model in Dubai, and she has a big old modeling career. And she's been in Dubai for a while, and I think she has a husband and 2 kids. And then it also went to Lessa, where some people call her Lessa, some people call her Lisa. And she said that she lived in the United States, and she was originally from Newport, Connecticut, which is I think what she said is shy of Boston. And so after that, she married her husband. Her husband is a real estate man. They have two or three kids. She lives in Dubai, and she has her own I think makeup and beauty line. And then it went to Nina. Nina said she was originally from Houston, Texas, but she moved to Dubai when she got married to her husband. And her and her husband, I think, have 1 or 2 kids. And then it went to Caroline Brooks, and Caroline Brooks said she moved to Dubai and she got married. But then when she got a divorce from her husband, she didn't take she didn't get any alimony, didn't take anything. She just wanted her kids, and so she built up her own business. And stuff like that. And so that was a little bit of the background on the girls. I'm going to put that clip in the video. And then the next scene is when they showed Chanel at her photo shoot, and she was doing a modeling gig, and she had on like a all gold outfit with a hat on it, and it was really good. It was a really good photo shoot. And then it switched to the next scene where Lessa and Chanel was meeting up for lunch. Oh no, the scene before that was Caroline Stanbury at her house in her bedroom playing with her dog. And then she said her dog peed all over the bed. And then her husband came in, and they got to talking about the wedding. And she had mentioned that they already had another wedding, but for some reason they couldn't have a wedding ceremony, and I guess it was in a certain part of Dubai or whatever. So they decided to have a second wedding ceremony because they wanted a whole lot of their friends and family to be there. And so they were talking about that. And then after that, that's when it switched to the scene of Lessa and Chanel meeting up for lunch. And they were talking about it, and Lessa was asking Chanel, telling her about the party and everything that was going on, and she was saying, well, I invited you to my event. And then Lester said, well, we got plenty of time to go to your events. I just want to go to this wedding party since Caroline S. Invited me. And so while they were in the middle of lunch talking about it, Caroline Brooks, I'm going to call her Brooks because I can't keep remembering the different Caroline, but somebody else in the video called her Brooks too. And so Brooks had called in to ask Lessa about what she was going to wear to the wedding party. I'm going to say wedding party because I can't pronounce that Dubai language that good. They called it some kind of word, hiss or hiss, but I'm just going to say wedding party. But anyway, she was saying, yeah, I heard that Caroline S. Invited everybody but Chanel, and she said she didn't invite Chanel because Chanel was an important person, or she wasn't important to her, and so Chanel was telling Lessa to hang up the phone, or either tell the girl that she was right there. She said, no, I want to hear everything she got to say, and so eventually she hung up the phone and stuff like that, and so it switched to the next scene. The next scene was them getting ready to go on the boat. They showed each of the ladies who were going to the wedding party, what outfits they were wearing and what they were going to do. And then the next scene is when everybody started arriving. It was Caroline Stansbury and her husband first, overseeing everything, checking out everything, make sure everything was all right. Then they already had like some people who were like the bridesmaids and stuff like that of Caroline S. And then some people, and then I guess they were kind of trying to say it was like a little bachelorette party before the party, and the only man on there was her husband Sergio, and so after that all the other guests started arriving and stuff like that, and they were getting to know each other, and then Caroline Brooks, Nina, and Lisa, they had like a side conversation, and they were talking about it, and then Nina asked Lessa, where was Chanel? And she said, oh, Chanel wasn't coming because Caroline didn't invite her. And then Brooke said, well, I really don't care. We shouldn't be talking. I really don't care about it. We shouldn't be talking about it. We should talk about it. And then Lessa said, what is your problem with Chanel? And then Brooke said, I just don't like her. And then so that's when Caroline had a glass, and she had a toast, and she said she ring the glass and said, we're gonna play a game. And the girls and everybody said, yeah, what kind of game? Then some man brought a whole bunch of sticks or whatever it was, and everybody was trying to look. I put butt. Everybody was trying to stick the sticker somewhere around their butts, up until their butts, and I was saying, man, that was a silly, stupid game. And then they all laughed and cared about that, and then they said, oh, it's time to eat. The food is ready. It's time to eat. And so they got to getting ready to go eat. And then that's when Nina kind of said in her confessional that in certain parts of Dubai, you're not allowed to drink, especially in the city. But she said, "Oh, we're on a boat, so we can drink." And so the party kind of ended after that. And then it went to the next scene where Lessa was watching her kids swimming in the pool outside, and then she got a call from her agent. And then her agent told her that he got a spa location that he wanted her to look at, and she said, "Okay, I'll be in about 10-15 minutes." And then she got her kids out of the pool and stuff like that. And so she said that she had to get some ice delivered because it was so hot in Dubai. And I didn't know, get that. Well, maybe it is because of the part of the desert, but she said it was almost like 90-something degrees. And then after that, it switched to the next scene. Ooh, let me get some water right quick. I'm back, and the next scene is where Sara and Nina meet up. I think it was a Muslim museum or whatever, and and the kids are walking on a glass floor, and they were showing them certain Muslim and Arabic culture things at the museum, and then they left the museum and they went to a park, and while they were sitting down at the park, they had like a little picnic and they were playing, and Nina and Sara both said that they wanted their children to know about the Arabic and Muslim culture and nature and stuff like that. And then they also said that their children are gonna I think she said that their children know 2 or 3 different languages and stuff like that. So they want their children to be culturally aware and stuff like that. And that was a good little scene. And then Sara asked Nina about the party and the girls and everything, and Nina told her that everybody wasn't invited to the party except for Chanel, for Chanel, and then Sara said that she wanted to. Sara said that she wanted to have a party, and she wanted to invite all of the girls. And Nina asked her, "You going to invite everybody?" Everybody said, "Yeah, I'm going to invite all of the girls, all of the women." And then Nina said, "Well, I hope everything come out." And then Sara said, "Well, everything's going to come out because I'm going to have a lot of sage and a lot of crystals. This is going to be kind of more like of a spiritual cleansing dinner and stuff like that." And so it switched to the next scene where where Sara was there overseeing the party event, seeing how everything was going to be set up. And then she had a guy bring in some crystals and had the table setting real pretty and everything. And then the people started arriving to Sarah's party. And Sara said that she wanted to have a spiritual party with crystals and stuff, and she had sage and everything, and she wanted to have the party going on. So everybody was sitting down, and they were talking at the party, and they were saying how good the party was. And it started, and like I said, all the girls had arrived, and so then when they got to sit down, that's when they got to talking about how good of a time they had at the party. And then Chanel interjected and said, "I don't want to hear about that party. I was not there. I don't need to hear about that party." And then Caroline said, "We can talk about whatever we want to talk about at this place." She said, "Well, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it." That was Chanel. And then Brooks, like I said, I'm gonna call Caroline Brooks now, like somebody said on the thing. But anyway, Brooks said we had a good time at the party and stuff like that. And so when Chanel said she didn't want to hear, and Brooks said, "Well, I don't hear what you got to say," and then Brooks told Chanel, they was going back and forth. She said, "Well, I don't like you," and then Chanel said, "Well, I don't like you either." And then so that's when Chanel brought up to Brooks. She said, "I heard that you said that the reason why I was not invited to the party was because I was unimportant." And then Brooks said, "Oh no, I didn't say that. I said and she said, you said Caroline S said that." And then Brooks said, "No, I didn't say Caroline S said that. I said that, and I said what I said." And Caroline Brooks was lying. She did say Lisa Stansbury said, because they always on the phone, and she had the girl on the speaker, and she didn't know nothing about it. And so they kept going back and forth, and then the show ended. I really do like. You could tell that Chanel, even though they got Caroline Stansbury as the lead, you could tell that Chanel is gonna give Caroline Stansbury one for her money. So it seems like the feud is gonna be between Chanel and Brooks. And stuff like that. Now I will put in the ratings. Now I did think that they did pretty good for a season premiere. I think they got 789,000 views for a season premiere. That's really good to me for a new show. I do like Real Housewives of Dubai. This is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a T.I. is. I am out.